From Breaking Bad to Game of Thrones, The Hollywood Reporter critics have put together an extensive list of the 50 best TV shows of the 21st century. And right now, we're breaking down where some of your favorites landed on the list. First up at number 50, we have Sex and the City. Sex and the City may have technically debuted in the 90s, but the groundbreaking HBO dramedy defined the early 2000s. THR says the show inspired a generation of millennials who imprinted themselves on the show at a young age and dreamed of moving to Manhattan to live a life of glamorous brunches and shopping sprees. However, the show actually highlighted their struggles. No one fantasizes about being lost in their 30s and beyond. Audiences were always meant to relate to and learn from these complex women.
Oh, Berger broke up with me on a Post-it.
On a Post-it?
Yep. Read it and weep, my friends.
I'm sorry, I can't. Don't hate me.
At number 30, we have Game of Thrones. THR says no show defined the 2010s better than Thrones. Co-creators David Benioff and D.B. Weiss crafted a darkly socio-political high fantasy literary adaptation that brought sex, gore, and climate disaster to a genre typically populated with frolicking elves and wise dragons. Adding say what you will about the disappointingly rushed final season, at least Benioff and Weiss actually concluded a story that author George R.R. Martin likely never will. Bringing it all the way to number 16, we have Breaking Bad. THR notes that few transformations are more breathtaking than the one undertaken by Walter White, played by Bryan Cranston, who starts Breaking Bad as a struggling chemistry teacher and ends it as a legendary drug kingpin. Breaking Bad delivers delicious twists and high-wire thrills, all wrapped up in a portrait of wounded masculinity as damning as it could be alluring.
I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Cracking the top 3, at number 3, we have Succession. In a show like Succession with such morally corrupt characters, there is no one to root for, no thing to root for. All of it is seemingly bad. And yet, as THR calls it, the show's dazzling virtuosity draws us in spite of ourselves. Take a step back, and Succession starts to look like a skeleton key for understanding how and why our capitalist society feels broken. It'd be unbearably upsetting if it weren't so bleakly hilarious. Or is it the other way around?
I'm gonna build something better. Something faster, lighter, meaner, wilder. And I'm gonna do it from in here, whether you are. You're pirates!
At number 2, TheSopranos, the show that created the formula that ushered in the modern golden age of television. Tony Soprano became the ultimate anti-hero to root for. Without him, there is no Don Draper, Walter White, Vic Mackey, or countless other complicated protagonists. THR notes, perhaps there is no HBO as we know it today without the cinematic revolution The Sopranos brought to the small screen.
Did you do it?
No.
Did you do it?
No.
Do it?
I said no! Now get your hands off.
And to find out which show landed the coveted number 1 spot, head to the article on THR.com. For the latest entertainment news and updates, keep watching The Hollywood Reporter News.